always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
Talk of a global alliance between Fiat and Chrysler is heating up. But while you may guess which Fiat will be the first to make the Atlantic crossing, you won't believe how soon. We'll have more. Also, a top speed record holder gets environmentally friendly, a new Aston Martin prepares for its close-up, and we get a look at the new Ford Raptor pickup at the Detroit Auto Show. I'm Alex Gizela, and you are watching Fastlane Daily.
Fastlane Daily, it's Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela.
With talk of a Chrysler-Fiat tie-up, there's new word today on which Fiat model could lead a wave of new products. Motor Trend reports Chrysler could be planning to fast-track the Fiat 500 for sale in the U.S. If Chrysler brass gives the nod, the stylish mini car could arrive in Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealerships by 2010. Motor Trend says the 500 might need some minor changes to meet tough U.S. offset crash test requirements. But word is Chrysler execs are clamoring for the 500 to attract buyers to the company's dealerships. That to clear out the stale air of desperation, as well as to compete with the upcoming Ford Fiesta. And the builder of the world's fastest production car is going green-ish. Shelby Supercars, better known as SSC, says it's building an electric version of the car that beat the Bugatti Veyron in top speed. It's the SSC Aero EV, and the company says the all-electric Aero will begin testing next month ahead of an unveiling by mid-year. Power output from the EV's twin three-phase AC induction electric motors will be a combined 373 kilowatts or 500 horsepower and 821 pounds-feet of torque. That setup will get power from rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, providing a single charge range of 150 to 200 miles. No word on a price or performance figures, but SSC says we'll know more when a demo model rolls out sometime soon. And a 21-year-old UK man who may or may not be a hoodie beat the cops in their own game recently. Nabbed by a speed camera on the A38 motorway, Dale Lyle was accused of going 98 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. And that would mean 6 months without a license and a $1,400 fine. In court, Lyle insisted his 14-year-old Honda Civic, a car he no longer owned, couldn't hit anywhere near the accused speed. When the court demanded proof, Lyle had to take a loan out to buy his car back. Then he hired an expert to conduct a speed test on the same high-speed oval in Bedfordshire where TV shows Top Gear and Fifth Gear conducted their high-speed tests. In the end, Lyle beat the ticket after proving the car could only hit 86. Power to the hoodies. Next up, Internet Rumor Mill and FLD gets a look at Ford's new factory off-roader, the Raptor pickup. That's all coming up right after this.
FastlaneDaily.com, you can be the editor-in-chief. You just go to FastlaneDaily.com/feed, submit your stories. Also run Tumblr around. You know that? You know that, Linz?
What's Tumblr?
Tumblr.FastlaneDaily.com. Go there and you can catch up on the production. Also for you Twittering folk, Twitter.com/FastlaneDaily. Go there and we keep you up to date, like up to the minute stuff of what we're doing. So go check that out. Right?
After 3 years of teasing, the Aston Martin Rapide is on deck for a 2009 unveiling. Now liberated from Ford Motor Company, Aston is continuing its plans to release the new luxury four-door, the first since the company's Lagonda sedan of the 1980s. This week, new shots of a barely disguised silver Rapide in cold weather shakedown testing emerged online. They're the first in a light color that accentuates the shape of the Rapide's glass roof and aggressive body contours. Insiders say the Rapide is still on track for an unveiling at the Geneva Motor Show this March, with sales starting later in 2009. And it's inspired by Baja trophy trucks and gets power from a 5.4-liter Triton V8 tuned at Ford's Special Victims Unit. Special Vehicles team. It's a 2010 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor pickup. Garage 419 correspondent Leo Parente caught up with a Ford engineer for a guided tour at the Detroit Auto Show. Go Leo.
But my question is, how much of the suspension simulation work was done on computer and how much was, we got to get in the dirt and run this thing?
It was actually a very good, even amount. We spent the early part of the program actually doing everything through full vehicle simulations or corner module simulations. We even built models and took road profiles on some of our desert loops out in Borrego, and then we simulated the vehicle to try to tune our shocks.
Were there
to do
race
that.
drivers involved in this, or your
Yeah,
engineers?
we had a couple, most of our engineers, but we had a couple teams come in and really help give us some consulting feedback, because this was a new area for us, being an SVT, where we're used to going on pavement and trying to stay out of the dirt. Here you want to get into the dirt. So yeah, it was a great learning experience for everybody, and I think you know, we tuned this thing spot on. I mean, it is awesome.
Well, thanks, Leo. And that about does it for Fastlane Daily. I'm Alex Gizela, and I will see you next time.
It's Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela. Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela. Fastlane Daily, always fresh. Always fresh. Every day it's Fastlane Daily. It's Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela. Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela. Fastlane Daily.
What if I told you that the future of your dreams can be found today, if you know where to look? Join me in amazement as we discover incredible inventions brought to us by science and technology.
WePC TV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside.